And when he got it, he would smile and go to inform the Goswami women, who are the only ones allowed to cook for Mahaprabhu. Oh Ma Gosai, today our Prabhu wishes to relish kochu shak, doka dalna, and garba mocha gonta. Please make sure that these items are prepared. Chaitanya Das would then leave to bathe in the Ganga. But when passing Sri Nityananda's mandir, he would shyly cover his head with a cloth, because in Bengal it is the custom for a bride to be especially chaste in front of her husband's elder brother. Nityananda's mandir is very close to Dameshwar Mahaprabhu in Navadvip. So on his way to the Ganga, he would pass by this mandir of Nityananda. But in his bhava vesh, as being a Nadia Nagari, being a consort of Gauranga, he viewed Nityananda as being his bashur. In other words, the elder brother of his husband. So he would cover his head, with his chadar, just like a chaste kulabodhu, as he's passed the Nityananda's mandir. This is something that you and I shouldn't try to imitate. He was so deeply absorbed in his Siddha Swarup and his relationship with Gauranga in that mood that his external activities manifest in his sadhak deha. On arriving at the Ganga, he was so steeped in Nagari Bhav that he would bathe at the ladies' ghat. Siddha Baba was revered by the descendants of Vishnupriya's Bangsa, the Goswami families who share Sri Dameshwar Mahaprabhu's seva in rotational queue. Still today, in Navadvip, there's many Goswami families who are descendants of Vishnupriya's brother, Jadavacharya. And these descendants, there's about 250 families now. And each family gets a turn to serve Dameshwar Mahaprabhu at a certain time. Maybe in a month, their time to serve Mahaprabhu might be a few hours only. And then the next family, and then this is how he's served. And only the women are allowed to cook. Many other places, only men are supposed to cook, but as far as Dameshwar Mahaprabhu, only the lady Goswaminis, they do the cooking in this temple. Siddha Baba was revered by the descendants of Vishnupriya's Bangsa, the Goswami families who share Sri Dameshwar Mahaprabhu's seva in rotational queue. In wishing to adopt Chaitanya Das as a permanent member of their community, these Goswamis awarded him a bhajan kutir beside Sri Dameshwar's mandir. You can still go today and see his samadhi mandir is there, right next to Dameshwar. That's where his bhajan kutir was. They also arranged that he receive Sri Dameshwar's prasad on a regular basis. Hence, Chaitanya Das never went outside to accept prasad at Vaishnava festivals or at bhaktas' homes. Rather, like a chaste housewife, he would honor only his pran Vallabh's prasad. Now, here's a subheading: Siddha Bhagavan Das's encounter with Siddha Chaitanya Das. Have you heard the name of Siddha Bhagavan Das, Babaji?
No.
He was very famous Siddha Mahatma. And this is a record. This is an actual incident that happened once at Dameshwar Mahaprabhu's temple. In his internal mood as a Nadia Nagari, Chaitanya Das envisioned Sri Dameshwar's mandir as his Pranana's eternal Navadvip residence, where he was a dasi of the household. Thus, one day, as he was sweeping the mandir's floor, Siddha Bhagavan Das arrived from Kalna in order to have Mahaprabhu's darshan. Following Bhagavan Das was a large crowd of disciples and bhaktas. Because he was famous, all the mandir's bhakta assembly gathered around him. Yeah, he was a very famous Siddha Mahatma, and all the residents of Navadvip knew about him. And Dameshwar Mandir was often very crowded in those days. Still now, at certain times of the day, it's very crowded. And Siddha Chaitanya Das is sweeping the floor at this time. And Chaitanya and Siddha Bhagavan Das is entering. And he's followed by a large crowd of bhaktas. And when they see him come, all the temple's bhaktas, they flock to him. Chaitanya Das heard that Bhagavan Das had come. But he also knew that Bhagavan Das worshipped in Nagari Bhav, like himself. Hence, an incredible jealousy suddenly awakened in him. He suspected that Bhagavan Das had come to secretly lure his Pranbala Gora to Kalna. Thus, with his eyes turning fiery red, Chaitanya Das shrieked, "Oh, hey, you black-faced old witch! I know that you're coming to seduce my Pranbala and sneak him off to Kalna with you. Leave this mandir at once, lest I'll hit you with my broom." He's not joking. He's really thinking that you see, Bhagavan Das is an old man also, but he's seeing as being a young girl who's coming to seduce Gauranga and sneak him off to Kalna with him. So he gets very angry and he says, "Leave this mandir at once, or else I'll hit you with my broom. You're coming to steal my prananath." Chaitanya Das's body thus shook as he waved his broom threateningly. The Vaishnavas surrounding Bhagavan Das were surprised. They felt sad that such an... You want to shut the door?
No chance because the windows are open.
Oh, forget it. Just turn